Hi guys, Jay Nice on the mic. So I just read some articles about Gandhi. So a couple weeks ago, somebody that I followed tweeted a picture that had some information about Gandhi. And it was like during the Super Bowl or right before the Super Bowl started. So not a lot of people were kind of paying attention to tweets that weren't regarding football. I happened to click on it, and the the picture was basically writing about how Gandhi is racist. Now, I've heard things here and there about how Hinduism promotes segregation, but I never really looked into it. Well, so the person that tweeted it, I tweeted back to her, and I said, "Where is this from? Is this accurate?" She sent me a link, and I'll post the link below. I will also post an article I've written about this topic below. And there's an amazing article by a blogger from the Huffington Post, and I will post that below as well, so you guys can check all those out. I also encourage you to do your own research. Whenever I discuss a topic and you find it interesting, Google is your friend. Because I love to Google things and learn more about things and research it thoroughly. So I guess apparently Gandhi's racist. And there's a lot more information about some of the stuff that I've learned in the article that I wrote, the blog that I'm posting below, so you guys can check that out. But basically Gandhi, there's this misconception that he was this benevolent figure. Supposedly President Obama has a picture of Gandhi in his office, and Martin Luther King Jr. spoke very highly of Gandhi, and he's just seen as an amazing political figure. Not really political, but he's more of a figure of civil rights, Indian rights. He's just a central figure when you think of a freedom fighter. Besides the civil rights leaders in America, Gandhi's definitely one that comes up. So it was pretty shocking for me to actually read that he wasn't this amazing figure that people think he is. Apparently, he promoted a lot of views. He encouraged the Hindu views that people should be segregated based on the caste system. And for those of you guys who don't know, in India they have a caste system where lighter skinned individuals are put on a pedestal similar to America, but it's like a normal practice in India where darker skinned individuals are thought of as untouchables. And blacks were classified as untouchables, and Gandhi felt that, or encouraged this Hindu belief that he encouraged the Hindu belief of the caste system, and he felt that blacks were lesser than Indians. He was more, according to the research that I've done, Gandhi was more appalled at the fact that Indians were in the same category as blacks. He was more appalled at that than he was that Indians didn't have the same rights as whites, which is really kind of backwards. To me, if you want Indians to be equal, you should also fight for all minorities to be equal. But I mean, apparently, I guess Gandhi didn't feel like everybody was equal. He just felt like Asians and Indians should be higher than blacks. And he fought more to segregate blacks. He fought more for blacks not being in the same category as Indians. I actually read about how blacks and whites had to use different doors, and Gandhi actually petitioned to have a separate door for Indians. So it almost seems like Gandhi, I don't know if he believed that Indians were lesser than whites, but he felt that Indians were definitely better than blacks. So it was almost like he was fighting to not be in the same category as blacks. He was fighting for that more so than the equal rights of Indians. He should be fighting for the equal rights of everybody. But so I looked up on Amazon, and I guess there's a lot of books on this topic and about the fact that Gandhi wasn't this amazing man that we think he is. So I'm definitely going to buy one of these books on Amazon, check it out. But let me know what you guys think. You know, Google some articles, do some research on your own. But this is pretty shocking to me. But I've heard that that Indians, and especially Gandhi, I've heard it, but you know, you hear things and you never really, it's kind of hearsay, you don't think anything of it. I actually did a little bit of research, and you know, I guess this is apparently true. Kind of saddens me, and it's infuriating that a lot more people don't know the truth, and a lot of people think Gandhi was this great, amazing. It's almost like finding out that Nelson Mandela or Martin Luther King Jr. isn't this great civil rights leader that you think he is, you know, and it's like he was completely different then, and he stood for a lot of the beliefs and values that blacks were fighting against. So, you know, it appears that he wasn't rooting for us blacks, and that if he was still alive today, he'd probably be like 30 years old. But hypothetically, if he was still alive today, I mean, maybe he wouldn't be for the integration of blacks and whites. So let me know what you guys think. Check out the articles, check out the links. Maybe you guys already knew this already. So let me know how you feel, what you think, and comment below, and I will check you guys out next time.